It's time for the next steps, Denji. How shall you walk them? What's up, guys? I'm Pencil here, and here we are to do a breakdown / live reaction and review to chapter 165 of Chainsaw Man, which is known as Everyday Scenery. And I don't know. I'm looking at the first page. I'm already concerned. Guys, that's the thing about Fujimoto. I don't know. And that's what scares me the most, you know? The fact that I don't know. It's not what scares me that I do know. It's everything that I don't. So let's not waste any more time and let's hop right into it. Enemy, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. What's up, guys? That guy with a "Don't you hide from me" pencil here. Fun fact, I do happen to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. And another fun fact, I'm very interested to see how this story arc goes. Because, like, notably the overarching story arc technically isn't even the whole Yoru stuff. Like, if it was as simple as the Yoru stuff, they would have forcefully yanked his chain by now and started boxing. But, like, it's realistically the Big D arc, right? Like, preparing for the Big D. That's the whole reason Fami ended up starting this whole thing. Like, Fami and her crew ended up starting the whole Chainsaw Man and Yoru fear campaign in order to get them nice and strong for the Big D arc. But with that being the case, I'm wondering how certain characters are going to play into it. Especially Denji. Especially since he's considering the ramifications of chasing his new dream that technically kind of was his old dream instead of the dream that he really wanted. It's sort of the whole, like, want versus need thing where he thought he wanted Chainsaw Man until he lost what he needed, which is Naruto. So now I'm really interested to see the way that Denji's going to take it and how far they're going to go. Because right now they're going to get food, right? Right? Like, they're going to get nibble. Like, after the nibble, what's the next step? I don't know, but let's see. Is that a body? Yeah. The station attendants will clean it up later. I mean, you know what? I always gotta remember, in the Chainsaw Man universe, this is just common. Like, it's weird, but it's common. Like, creatures like this attack all the time. And ultimately, even though humans are now turning into these creatures, in their purview, it's just more creatures, right? Like, once you lose your human autonomy and you get turned into that, we can't have you anymore. You will be taken care of. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's see. Huh? No, dude. Somebody. God. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure I can say some of these words that I always end up alternating, but I'm just scared. Channel's very fragile. But with that being the case, that's just expected at this point. Come on. We're taking the next train. Wow. Even Asa's grown desensitized to it. Wow. Though I will admit, I can see how someone would be like, this is kind of out of character for Denji, isn't it? Because, like, to be fair, DB, like, isn't his reintroduction part 2, like, saving just a cat from a burning building? Like, he didn't really care about any of the people inside. But still, that's crazy to think that Asa, and of course, Asa's definitely been different, to say the very least, for most people. Like, on average, Asa isn't your most regular individual. But still, the idea that she's so desensitized to it that she's like, human life has no value unless it serves me. And if it doesn't serve me, it's just going to get in my way. So I don't need it unless it's a human I care about. So that it's crazy, but considering all she's been through, I can't say it's illogical. Once again, she's kind of just adapting, which is concerning, considering the whole, like, the more and more closer she gets to Yoru in terms of, like, mentality and regard for human life, the more dangerous of a vessel she could hypothetically become. But let's see. The best sushi... Oh, wait, but Asa didn't want sushi. The best sushi restaurant near here is Endenya? But they're closed because one of their chefs perished. Oh, darn. Oh, of course it'd be Fami. The next best would be Morudeya, from the same chain, if it hadn't burned down. So, by process of elimination, we'll go to Sushi C. It's a budget sushi, but they have a reputation for using fresh fish. Oh, I went there once. I only ordered tea, but their tea was good. Then why are you talking? Nobody cares. I know that's like the comedy siblings. Like, I gotta be kind. Speaking of which, it's actually, we've gotten Quan Chi. We've gotten more. Brain. I did bad on reading part 2. I know there are more cameos from part 1, but, like, it's kind of shocking that she just, like, has not shown up, especially considering how relatively popular she is, despite admittedly doing basically nothing in part 1. I'm really shocked that we've only gotten their brother. But let's see. Denji's just so zoned out. Oh, Oh, he's not zoned out. Oh, he's locked in. Oh, he's thinking of himself and now. No! Let's see. Hey, Asa, remind me, why are you out to fight me right now? That is a good point. You don't really know. And especially considering, I don't think, someone pointed out in the previous conversation, they can't tell the difference. Like, they don't know the difference between Yoru and Asa. They just speak. Like, notably, we as readers can tell because Fujimoto does the scar and the eyes and the overall change in, like, mentality and personality, but they can't tell. I think the scars and eyes are always on for everyone in universe. Let's see. Because if I fight you and win, you'll be saved. No. You're going to slaughter him. Well, I guess you're going to make him throw up stuff. But then you're going to slaughter him. Let's see. Oh. Are you still brainwashed by that weird group of people? No! Femi, explain! Why can't you explain? Like, at least from what yours are. Your heart's power is what makes you Chainsaw Man. It's the power of a contract. The terms of your contract require you to live a normal life. If you break this contract, the heart's owner, the real Chainsaw Man, will emerge. Is that how that works? Why do you know that? If we defeat the real Chainsaw Man and translate a human heart into your body, you can become an ordinary human again. That seems suspicious. How have you done this before? Like, I don't know. It's, at least to me, I'm not sure how the other fiends are made. But, like, that seems weird. Like, I'm not sure how the contract would work. Like, because, like, we've seen, like, Denji's real body can incarnate into the full Chainsaw Man. Irregardless of the conditions of him not living a normal life or not. And, like, notably, Pochita and Denji have, like, an actual proper bond. So, like, is it really as simple as just tearing his heart out and giving him a new one after defeating the real Chainsaw Man? Because, like, I don't know, that seems weird. It just seems we've seen the real Chainsaw Man defeated before. Well, not even kind of, like, legit, we've seen him defeated before, and heavily weakened. But, ultimately, he didn't just disappear. He incarnated, actually, kind of, maybe? But then again, I need to reread the end of part 1. I need to get my details straight on that. But I'm not sure if that's how that works. Fami, why are you so confident in this? And besides, why would you want that? I thought you were, like, I don't trust Fami. I'll be honest, I like Fami, but I don't trust her. Because, remember, her whole plan right now is to get both Yoru and Denji strong enough to fight the Big D, her older sister. I mean, even then, I'm not fully sure about that either. Because of the cost that would incur. Like, you know, the loss of countless human lives. And that's all Fami's life. So I don't know. Question mark? Exclamation point. Let's see. Hey, what do you know about all that? So even Denji, like, he's like, what? I don't blame. And the saddest thing is, he's really not in a position to argue right now. He's surrounded by, like, 5 ops. Admittedly, the Fang president and the Kobeni sibling likely isn't an op. But he probably can't beat Fami right now. Yoru is probably at least comparable. And then Katana Man's still there. And while he is likely somewhat stronger, we saw he could be overwhelmed, even with his new fear amps. So I'm not exactly sure. Let's see. And she doesn't even answer. She's like, what is this? She's like, if you want to know, make me. And he can't. Darn. Do you seriously believe this shady chick? That's a good point. But she helped me rescue you. Ulterior motives, Asa. Ulterior motives. Like, you two things can be true at the same time. Well, let's see. Sure, she's done some bad things before. More than some! I forget, does Asa know that Fami's the root of all this? Like, the whole people turning into pseudo Chainsaw Man and lighting on fire thing. Like, does she know that? I forget if she does. Because notably, Chainsaw Man does a fantastic job of, like, mixing perspectives and letting us see multiple sides of a story. Thusly, while we as the readers have, like, an overarching amount of information because we've read the whole narrative, I'm not sure if Asa actually knows that. Maybe. I forget. Let's see. But her heart's in the right place. We're both just trying to help someone. If you go with Fami's overarching plan, kind of. Because, like, notably, presumably once the Big D manifests, it's kind of like Nyx from Persona 3. Like, it probably is just an insta-life wipe. So I get. But no, it's not instant. Because apparently Yoru and Chainsaw Man could fight back. But still, I don't know. Like, that's a lot of loss of life. I don't know. Let's see. Right? And her stomach just growls. Yeah, I like Fami. Do not trust her. I feel, you know what? Honestly, Fami low-key plays a much more involved, yet similar role to Makima in part 1. but a lot more disconnected from our main cast at first. Makima facilitates the main cast in part 1. Meanwhile, Fami facilitates the general world structure from the background with her like creation of the Chainsaw Man Church and the creation of the burning Chainsaw Man incident. But now she's more actively involved in the plot than Makima ever was. And she's playing ally, but she's playing like, yeah, I'm here to help. Like I don't trust her. But let's see. When you say normal, what does that even mean? It means returning to your old life. Going to school every day. Having a home to return to. Oh, now Yuto will turn up too. Maybe the police are keeping her safe, or someone else. And it's just that she doesn't know how to contact you. After your apartment building burned down, everything will go back to how it was before. I know it. No, you don't! No, you don't! And how funny would it be if Kishibe just had her? Like, found out that, oh, wait, she escaped? Oh, wait, Denji ain't with her? Wait a minute, like, he comes out of retirement. Then again, how old would... Well, not too much time has passed since the end of part 1, and he was fine. Like, so, Kishibe, I don't know, you could pop back up. I'll say, duty paper. You know, toilet paper. Have you ever eaten it? Huh? When I get hungry. When I went hungry as a little kid. That's what I'd eat. From the park's public restroom. Ew. But, like, once I stopped going hungry, I stopped being able to eat toilet paper. Once you get a taste for the finer things in life, you can't go back. You can only fall so far. So I guess Denji's like, hey, being for real with you right now, I don't think normal's a possibility. And that's true. Like, notably, Denji's life has, for one, never been normal. He only lived a facsimile of a normal life. And even after that, like, Nagito would still have powers. She would still be dangerous on her own and still need, like, proper help and guidance and care and raising and stuff like that. So, yeah, Denji doesn't really have the opportunity to go back. Do you get what I'm saying? Could you not talk in vague metaphors? I'm confused. Also, just like, you know what? I can't even pretend that I'd be good at that either. I'm bad at figuring things out. I don't know. I could get through English in school. I couldn't really do it well. Kind of, sort of. I consider something of me a literary analyst. Obviously, I make YouTube videos about it. But outside of that, I don't know. It feels funky. Let's see. Can you not talk? I'm confused. I can never go back to the way things used to be. Yeah. Oh, and I like the juxtaposition of the burning buildings in the background. The world itself has fundamentally changed, and Denji just can't escape that. That's you, Udimoto. Cook a little bit. Cook a little bit. Oh, just pure despair. Yes, you can. I'll give you back your life. It's okay. I'll save you. No matter what. Aww. Oh, that's so sweet. You shouldn't trust family, though. Honestly, this sounds bad. Use her. She's clearly a resource. But, like, don't put your faith in her. But then again, also just wasn't raised in a way and doesn't have, like, enough life experience in order to probably know that. And once again, Fami is just powerful in, like, a weird way, too. Like, fundamentally different in the way that someone like Yoru or Chainsaw Man is powerful. But, yeah, you probably wouldn't want to directly go against her. And she obviously has knowledge of things that she probably shouldn't. And we already know that she's, like, manipulated people into perceiving things differently from what they actually are. Like, the whole idea that everyone thought the Burning Man incident, or I think, like, the fire creature was different from the Chainsaw Man creature. They're already known for manipulating the perspective of certain abilities and factors. So I wouldn't be shocked. Let's see. Oh. Can you do that in a train? Well, I guess, I think this Chainsaw Man takes place in the 90s, right? So probably. Let's see. Kids these days are wussies. On and on like women. Slaughtering Chainsaw Man won't avenge my granddad. He turned over in his grave. Oh! Katana Man? Having an arc? What? Nani daisuke desu ka? Tenji's hungry and his family member's missing. Cut him some slack. Also, no. Oh, so you can't. Also, no smoking on the train. Where do you even get that? Then again, he does have the whole fit. So I guess probably just in there. Hey, at least he dropped it and stomped it. Well, he didn't stomp it, but he dropped it. Hey! I know a place that's guaranteed to perk any man up in one shot. Forget sushi. We should shove the kid in there. He's like, ooh, for real? A soap... What? You see, this is the main reason I stopped reviewing Chainsaw. I'm scared. I'm scared. Fujimoto, you freak. Why? We better not actually go there. Nothing cheers up a man faster than... Fujimoto, you freak. You know the sad thing? I can't, you know? And you know what? With rare exception, I can think of 3 people who I know would say no to this. A majority of the people I know would say, yeah, he ain't wrong. But why that? And what is a soap land that? I don't know. Once again, I have like little to no reference of Japanese culture. The literally only Japanese culture I've been exposed to is like whatever media I've consumed. And even then, that's very, very limited in the grand scheme of things. And that's it! How are they... Intriguing. I hope they don't go... I doubt they'll go there. I hope they don't go there. That's gonna be a weird thing. That's gonna be a weird thing. And like... Is Asa / Yoru gonna be okay with that? Like, they were already mad that they had to take him to get something to eat. Is Fami gonna be cool with that? Are they gonna eat the entire thing? Like, I don't know. What about the other... Okay. I mean... W chapter. in the sense that I like the main point of this chapter is that the world is fundamentally different. Even from the world that Denji knew, just the idea that people like Asa, like the regular people from the Chainsaw Man church, everyone else has changed and is so indifferent to the loss of life and to the idea of the new state of the world with all these buildings burnt down, people hurt, people suffering, and the idea that ultimately nothing can be as it was. The world is different. No way that things can go back to normal now. That is the W part of the chapter. The characterization and really development and growth of Denji, realizing that not only did he make a mistake, but he made a mistake, and ultimately he could never have what one would consider a normal life, because the world just doesn't facilitate that anymore. That's some good juicy character writing right there. The end, that's something else. But regardless, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, please leave Soapland. Leave Soapland. And if you know what it is, tell me. I'm scared to Google it. But leave Soapland in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that little notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do have a Patreon below where you can support me for as low as $1 month to get things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. If so, now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. Some of those perks will include live reactions, every other series I review, ad-free variations of all my videos, and if you become a $25 patron or a $25 member, you can order whatever video you want. Also, I do have a link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below if you want to drop 5 beans for a short video or 25 beans for a regular length video. I'd be more than happy to provide. But now, thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is Zach with the Pencil, writing off. I'd like to give a thank you to our $3 members: O'Connor Plays, Greyhound, At Kids Void, Astro, Eternal Flame, Red Wolf 4765, King Sukada, NMA, Real Rare, Paris Arnold, and G Prosper. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $5 members: Super Gamer Q, Steron, Sean, Sammy, Oexian, Midnight Lord 21, Kevin Encarnacion, Josh Brown, and A+A. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $7 member, Autumn Mornings Lazo. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $10 members, Robbie Uchiha and Jay Warrior. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $10 patrons, Joaquin Munoz, and Idem Okami. And I'd like to give a final gargantuan thank you to our $25 patron, Calvin Elder.